And I want you guys to listen in detail. I want you to listen in detail. I woke up this morning still with pain in my teeth. So I went and I made an appointment with the dentist, and they were able to see me right away. Great, great. I am so happy about that. Go in there. We have insurance, okay? So we have supposedly dental insurance, okay? And here is the here is the deal. I go in there and they take the first, that full X-ray where they rotate that stuff around your head. It goes all the way around your head, and they took the whole picture of your teeth. I was glad to see that, because what that told me is I had no major happenings going into the cráneo or down below. So that's what that first thing said. And then they said, so which teeth or tooth hurts? And then I pointed them to the side where it hurt, and then they took localized pictures there. Great. All's going great. The lady, the technician is wonderful. She takes good care of me, takes my pressure. Oh my God, the pressure was shooting through my brain. If we decide to do something, you're not going to be able to do it until we get that pressure down. Okay, fine. But by then now we sit down, it's time for me to meet the dentist. Dentist comes in. They give me the cold test, the hammer test, where they hammer each teeth to see which one is the one that's giving problems. And they take pictures of that side. And she said there may be a little bit of nerve infection right there at the tooth end on one tooth down there. And then there may be another one right on this tooth here. Then I said, but wait, I'm only feeling pain on this one right now. And so she said, well, let's do a root canal on that one. I said, okay. I said, by the way, how much is it going to cost? So she said, well, you're going to get the root canal and you have to put a crown on it. Now, folks, in Panama, I get root canals, right? I got this one as a root canal, no crown, right? They did a root canal. The teeth got a bit discolored, but it was acceptable. They didn't force you to do a root canal. Now, this tooth is all the way in the back. So they're saying, root canal, root canal. I said, okay, but I don't want a crown. I don't want to pay the amount that you guys are going to want for a crown, even though I don't know what it costs. She said, why don't you let them fix the bill for you? I said, okay. Remember, I'm in there with pain for a teeth issue. And it comes to mind what our friend from Canada told me in that interview we did at Netroots. He said, when we go into a doctor's office, we never, ever talk money, ever. We make the patient healthy. Okay. So the business manager comes into the room. I'm there in the room in the couch. She brings a computer screen. She says, it's better if I show you on a computer screen. This is what she sent me, right? So I said, okay. The total amount of that visit today to take those x-rays and for the doctor to hammer me a few times was $318. Okay. The insurance took care of that. But then comes the real stuff now. All to go ahead and set up the root canal is $1,589 to put a post on. In other words, what that is to grind down the tooth and then to grind down the tooth is $1,589. To pulp the tooth, meaning take out the nerves and all of that, is and that is just to go around it, $276. To do the actual root canal, $1,185. Pulp Vitality, I have no idea what that is, $68. Limited exam, another limited exam, $82. And something called Endemic, $420. I'm not done. ADA intra-orifice, I don't know what that is, $199. And then ADA core buildup, $319 for a grand total. Hear me out, guys. If I did that root canal when they asked me to do that root canal, it would have been a grand total of $5,000. One tooth. Then they are talking about wanting me to do 2. Here it is, folks. These are I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see the bills. I want you to see. I'm giving privacy to the dental house because I don't want to. I still want to give them a chance to redeem themselves. See if they'll call me back before I expose the fraud that dentists really are. Okay, so look. I went to see this other doctor today, my doctor for my blood pressure, and she said, "Oh, just go to Mexico, $350, the whole thing." So what they're going to do for $5,000 or so may cost me $350 to $500 in Mexico. Cash. This here is insurance pays half, I pay the other half. What do you think those suckers really did? They probably jacked the price up so that they still make a lot of money both from the insurance and from us. It's thievery. Now, look, you know what I did? I got out of there and I said, I am not. I will live with the pain. I will live with the pain and the antibiotics until the pain goes away. You know, Bree says, Egberto, you do know that you can go to a dental school, got excellent treatment, and they take insurance or not. I will look into that. Somebody else told me that. I don't remember when they told me that, but I'll look into that. My insurance covers partial dentist routines, visits according to my correct cleaning and fillings, but root canals and crowns, etc., out of pocket. Yep, it's terrible. If you don't address this pain, it's going to get worse. I'm addressing it. I actually am taking antibiotics for it, and you can actually see where they claim there was an infection. It may be going down because the pain is not as substantial as it was then. So my point is, folks, all of you that are against Medicare for all of you that are into this private healthcare, private medicine, let me tell you, you can decide whether to buy a dinner at a McDonald's or a dinner at some place or not. You have that choice. You can decide whether you want to buy coconut milk or orange milk or whatever. You can decide that. But when you are in pain, when you need a transplant, when you need to cut an organ out, to leave that up to the private sector, to the market, means they have the ultimate power to get you to buy whatever they're selling. And that's what they did. They tried to do with me today. They were making the bet that since I am in so much pain, Egberto, if you need a root canal, that means there's a hole in both your tooth and your nerve pulp. I am pretty sure there is, but what I'm doing is I am using the current state because that was probably there for a long time. Because I've had similar occurrence that cleared up before. And you're right, Michael Rudden, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But what they do, the way they get people to sign their lives away in healthcare is you are in pain. You are scared. You want to get rid of the pain. You know that you don't have many options. And you just sign whatever they give. Well, they met one crazy sucker today because I was going to sign absolutely nothing. I was not going to take out credit to get them to pay these guys $3,000 or so over time. I was not going to go ahead and do that. I think it's highway robbery what they're doing. It's a transfer of wealth from everybody else to those who have that particular skill and the wherewithal to do it. It is time for these things that require healthcare, energy, and all these things. They do not belong in the private sector. And these are reasons why. I am going to try to make a better blog on this and show why we need to take this out of the private sector. Hey, medical vacation. Oh, yes, I hear you, buddy. I may do just that. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.